Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to quickly show you how to switch to the new lower priced System.io starter plan. And yeah, just for those who don't know, at the time of recording this video, which is mid-May 2025, System.io decided to lower their starter plan pricing from $27 to $17. So in this video, I wanted to quickly show you who will this benefit and also how they can take advantage of this pricing and actually how to do it, because it seems tricky at first, but it's actually really simple. So yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, first of all, who will this benefit, right? So obviously people who are on the $27 plan, let's say you've been on that plan for like the last year, right? So you want to switch, which was urged by the System.io founder, Aurelian Amaker himself, to switch away from the 27 to the 17, right? Save 10 bucks a month. I think on a yearly plan, you, instead of paying like 200 something, you would now pay, which is essentially 170, right? It's you save 2 months. You get 2 months for free if you get the yearly plan, so it's still lower. I think that's the case. Double check, because I don't have this plan. I have a different one, and but yeah, I think this one should be cheaper as well. And also, obviously, people who have a free account, a lot of people, myself included, I started with a free account just to check it out, just to see how it works, right? And at one point, you just decide to kind of jump in. Now, instead of the $27 price point, which maybe for some people was still a little bit too much, right? Which is fine. And now, by switching to the 17, it's kind of like a smaller hill to climb, right? For people who are starting out, they don't have any cash flow, or they just don't have a lot of extra money. So now is also a good time to start. And yeah, how do you do it? If you're a free plan user, it's pretty straightforward. Just take advantage of the new price. There's a link in the pinned comment and in the description probably as well. It will take you to this page, and you can just, click here and sign up, and that's pretty much it. As for people who are on the $27 plan, they are already in a plan. There are a lot of questions. How do I switch, right? Maybe it might get tricky, maybe they're like in the middle of their yearly plan or in the middle of their current monthly plan. How do they switch over to the 17 without losing their website, their funnels, their emails, whatever, right? Without losing their assets. And it's actually pretty simple. So if you go to settings, you go to your account, right? Let's say you have a startup plan at $27. You go to your settings, then you go to manage my subscriptions. So step one will be to hover over the three dots and clicking cancel subscription, right? So I'm not going to do that for my account because I don't have a starter account. Just click on that. It's going to cancel, but it's not going to like take away your assets or whatever. It's going to, first of all, it's going to keep running for until your next rebilling date, right? Let's say it's in 2 weeks. So for the next 2 weeks, it's fine. You paid for it, right? So it's just going to keep running. And once that period ends, you will switch back automatically to a freemium plan, to the free version, but you will not lose the assets. But that's only for a limited time. I think it was like 3 days, where basically you can stay within the free plan and you're not losing the assets. So make sure to note down, once you cancel the 27, once it ends, right, for the kind of like the period that you paid, whether it's the next 2 weeks or next 6 months or whatever, once it ends, you have 3 days to now resubscribe, but at the $17 price point. And the way to do that is you go to my plan, and in this case, it's going to be just all the buttons will be blue, but obviously you're going to want the $17 plan. So this one, you will just click on it right here. By the way, you can double check as well. Your next bill is due on this date, right? So you can, if you're not sure, you can always come back to my plan just to see when your canceled plan that you just canceled, when it ends. So once it ends, right, you can go in here and switch to the $17 just so you don't lose your assets in like those extra 3 or 4 days, whatever it was, after it runs out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically 3 steps, kind of to make it simple, just to kind of recap it. Cancel it, right, under manage my subscriptions. Then you take note when your plan, like what you paid for, when does that actually ends, right, when the kind of like the period is that you paid for. And then the third step is once that time comes, you just come in here under settings, my plan, and you just subscribe, right? And you can take advantage of the way more discounted, which was already cheap, the 27 for all the capabilities here. It's even cheaper now. So definitely, it's an even bigger no-brainer for those who are on the fence. And just, yeah, try out the free plan. If you like it, switch to the 17. I did it. I think, yeah, I started with the free one, and then I switched to the webinar, and then essentially to the unlimited. Once I started, like, my business started picking up pace, and there's cash flow. So it's still, in my opinion, the best price in business with all the kind of like the capabilities that come with it. But yeah, that's about it for this one. If you have a free plan, click on down below, sign up. If you have a paid plan, the $27 one, Make sure to do the 3 steps and you're going to be all good. So yeah, that's it for this. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.